This is the first video in a series designed to do two things. Decide if a pre-programmed UV-5R is for you, and also to quickly raise your knowledge of radio operation so you can use the UV-5R in a limited capacity in an emergency situation. So there is a good chance that you're someone who has recognized that having a radio in an emergency situation and knowing how to use it is probably a good idea. But you don't know that much about radios or about frequencies, and you don't have much time to sift through YouTube videos trying to figure out what it is that you need to learn. And on top of it, you're on a tight budget. So if that sounds like you, I have a solution for you. If you live in the Los Angeles County area, if you're outside of LA County, message me and I can still probably help set you up. So this all started when I began looking into satellite phones for emergency use. And not only did I find them expensive, the times that I saw them actually used in the real world, they were unreliable. So after talking to a friend, I realized that two-way radios were better suited to meet my need in an emergency. So what I've put together is a low-cost radio with accessories pre-programmed with the frequencies that you'll find helpful in an emergency situation in the Los Angeles area, and also YouTube videos that will bring you to a basic level of radio use and prepare you for the next step. I don't want to use the word dummy-proof, but I just did. You need to watch these videos and understand the limitations of what I'm offering, so that way you don't have unrealistic expectations. But briefly, here is what you can expect. The primary use of this radio is to access information you wouldn't otherwise have access to. Example, there may be a large brush fire and the Los Angeles County Fire Department is fighting it. You'll be able to tune in and listen to the chiefs making decisions on their command frequency, and also firefighters talking to water dropping helicopters. Example 2, the sheriffs have your neighborhood on lockdown, and now you can listen in to find out why. Example 3, you're traveling across the country during tornado season, and now you can access the NOAA weather frequencies, or even listen in to the storm chasers that you see on TV. Example 4, you're going camping out of state. After watching these videos, you'll know how to look up local radio frequencies, whether that be for the local police or sheriff, or Forest Service for the respective forests. You can program them into your radio, and now you can listen to incidents as they're dispatched, or turn your radio on in the event that there is a large disaster of some kind. Example 5, this radio also gets FM radio. So now you can have another form of information, or another source of information during an emergency. I hope you noticed I haven't yet talked about transmitting. By the time you finish watching these videos and you've received your radio and you learn the basics of radio use, you understand frequencies, you're going to find yourself standing at the door to a whole new world. But you're not going to step through it, because even though you have the radio to do it, you have the basic knowledge, you can transmit many, many miles. To really use the radio to its full potential, there are licensing requirements you'll need to consider. I'll talk more about this in a later video, but transmitting on the wrong frequency with the wrong equipment is illegal, and if everyone starts abusing two-way radio technology, you can expect the government to crack down and start to ban these radios. My next video will cover the actual function of your radio and a quick explanation of frequencies.